Well, first off, just congratulate North Carolina. I thought they played very well tonight. And we struggled. We guarded them okay for the first 10 minutes, had some breakdowns on some things that we should be better with. But obviously our offense was a problem. They guarded our ball screening very well. We didn't make any shots early, and that just puts so much pressure on you as a team. Obviously, there's shot blockers around the rim. They're a factor, and it's hard. We had trouble getting the ball inside. I thought they did a great job of pressuring some passers and getting some deflections early, keeping the ball out of the post when we were trying to find Landry. Our motion was a little better in the second half. We ran some more motion and got away from some ball screening at times just to, I think, get more movement. But by that point, North Carolina was just playing too well. And, I'm disappointed. I thought we would play much better than we played tonight. No, I'm sure there was some nerves involved, and I think some of it North Carolina's defense is very good. I mean, they're long and their closeouts are quick, and we had some open shots too. And I mean, we haven't shot the ball very well this year. I think we're a better shooting team than our stats show. But Dante Grantham I know is better than 1 for 7, but there's a lot of games when it's 1 for 5, and he's got to be better than that. And it's not obviously just Dante. I think DeMarcus made some shots tonight, but we got to have multiple guys making shots. There are some open shots there that you got to make, and when you don't make any baskets for a long period of time, it really becomes deflating to your defense. Your defense just wears down. It's like 5 straight 3-and-outs. I mean, after a while, your offense is 3-and-out 5 times in a row. The defense isn't too excited about going back out there, and I think that happens to our team this year in several occasions where we've struggled, and then it becomes a snowball that just rolls downhill on us. Not worried about it. We have to get better. I don't even care who we play next or where we play or when we play. To be honest with you, we have to play better. We have to be tougher minded. We have to be tougher physically. We didn't rotate and rebound very well. I thought they drove it and got to places. Our bigs would help, and our guards didn't do a good job of rotating second or third rotation to block out. We have to work on that. Like we've got things we just have to get better at, and before we need to worry about who we play or what's next. We were okay. I mean, the one good thing in the game was we only turned it over 8 times. Against a team that's long and athletic and pressuring you a lot, we only turned it over 8 times. It felt more than that, but that's because you never make a basket. So that was a reasonable positive in this game. Yeah, a little bit. I thought they, we helped them with a couple plays that they got lobs on that we should be better at defensively. They did make a couple opportunistic threes. Page, Justin Jackson, I think, made one early. But, they're a good team. They're very big and strong, and they played with good pace tonight. Like their cutting and movement was good. And when you get off to a good start, it's easy to be that way. It's easier to be confident. The basket looks big. You've made a couple shots. You're up by 15. I mean, it's easier to play like that. And to their credit, they did, and they stayed focused and kept us at bay, and we never could make a decent run. I don't know. I think he struggled just a little bit against Robert Morris with a smaller guy, just feeling him and, getting positioning tonight. I think it was a combination of us not being able to get him the ball because of their defense and their pressuring our passers and him just not getting in a position where he can get it all the time and obviously playing against good players. He's obviously has to perform better than he did for us to be a good team, and he knows that. Yeah, the second half they doubled us up. That was, it wasn't quite as bad in the first half, and early in the game we were fine. But, I thought and some of that's because of penetration and being in rotation. And when you're in rotation, you know, you've got smaller guys blocking out bigger guys, and we have to do a better job of you know, looking at that and deciding if that's the right way to do it.
Brian gave you 4 shots in playing this. I know he's more.
Yeah, he didn't play well. He didn't play well. Now he's not gonna. Probably wasn't a game where he's going to shoot 10 or 12 times. I mean, there are certain games that'll happen, but I don't think he had one of his better games. He just, you know, I didn't think his decision making in the first half was very good. I thought we had some more open guys and some situations where he made poor decisions, and you know, he has to play better.
Is that part of the reason why your offense kind of stagnated?
A little bit. We went to some ball screening, and when you ball screen, you're never going to be there's not going to be as much movement. You watch the NBA, you watch any basketball. When there's ball screening, you're going to be spread out more, and it's going to be more isolation, and you play out of space. You know, in hindsight, that didn't work very well. You know, and we were trying to do that on some misses, but it didn't. You know, we were hoping to roll Landry in there after their ball screen, and they're hedging us and move the ball and then get it into him, but we couldn't get to that point. And again, I think their defense was pretty good because of it. I think they, you know, again, I think some of this we got to give North Carolina credit. They're a good defensive team, and they were inspired, and that was a pretty good performance by them.